My name is Bhavisha Sharma, and my role is of a delivery lead at a genuine parts company. Yeah. I think the key executive level skills with GL of AI makes you think about is to look at holistic business focus when you're implementing AI versus a single way of looking at how AI can support you. So basically look at the ecosystem of the business rather than from a single angle. And that multi-wide lens view will bring you more benefits and better outcomes in terms of what you want to achieve. GI of AI really makes you look at the different case studies which have been implemented so far, which help you to change your perspective on looking at use cases more holistically. So if you had to do something in health, it would be looking at not just what you're trying to solve, but would that impact a clinician? Would that impact insurance? Would that impact how patient perceives the outcome? Would that help in monetary benefits for the patient? So it gives you a wider lens to look at your organization and how you're implementing that use case. GL of AI particularly focus on how to look at different costs which could be incurred while you're implementing a new use case, and therefore what then the potential ROI could be. But essentially, they focus on how you could sort of narrow down your lens to a pilot and determine is that giving you the return which you are anticipating, or is that going to increase your growth or your revenue opportunities as you see this AI being implemented year on year. And I think with that, you could pivot whether you want to go in the direction which you started, or you would want to probably look at the different lens of implementing the AI use case because your costs might be more efficient. So I guess it's a really important thing which GI focuses on, GI of AI focuses on, as to how to look at costs, but then also look at the return on investment. I think GL of AI really looked at a workshop in a way of bringing more industry-wide leaders together. And what that gave is a perspective on not just what's happening currently in the market, but what's coming up next and how you could continuously tie what's coming up next to what's happening now and bring about a better strategy for your organization or a better investment opportunity for your organization. GL of AI is starting to really take you into the direction from a course perspective, just looking at broader organization impacts in terms of, where your strengths are, where are the opportunities of AI, and what you should be looking at in terms of risk management, which I think is really key at this point in time because in order to transform, you need to have a governed way of looking at how you're strategizing and executing your strategy, and therefore governance plays a key role. So the course really is trying to highlight to you how you can risk mitigate with all the new technologies coming to the forefront.